Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play video of our Legend of the Ramblehouse Saints. Now, when last we left our heroes, sorry, my son Demetrius is running up here and having a nice little chat with me. But when last we left our valiant heroes, they had survived an assassination attempt, and the next morning, someone knocked on their door. And it was a half-orc wearing dirty white robes, and had weeping sores all over his face and his hands. And as Bash opened the door, he just calmly said, "I understand that you're looking into the death of my friend." And that's where we're going to pick right up. So Bash, this absolutely atrocious looking, like sickly looking half-orc is standing there in the dirty white robes and says that you're looking into the death of his friend. What do you say?
Were your friends the 7 assassins that tried to kill us last night?
No. Roderick.
Yes, we are. And who are you?
My name is Katrezra.
Were we looking for a Catrazer?
Yeah, that was the guy at the church.
Oh, come on in.
He nods.
He's here.
And
I back away because I'm pretty sure he's contagious.
he kind of feels his way in with the end or the points of his feet just to make sure that he's not going to hit anything. And he closes the door behind him and says, "Thank you." Now, from my understanding, it was said that Roderick killed himself. But from the questions you've been asking around town, you don't believe so. How can I help you?
How can you help us?
Did you know he had a journal?
Indeed, I did.
Oh. Do you know where we could find said journal?
I do indeed.
While this is going on, could Sid do like a healing check to see what disease he's plagued with?
Yeah. So, you're not sure what plagues him. Whatever it is, if you had to go out on a limb, you would say it's not contagious, because it doesn't look like an actual disease. It looks more like a condition.
Okay.
Can you tell me where we can find the journal?
Indeed, right here. And he reaches, or he pulls one of his hands out from inside of his robes, and he hands you a small leather-bound book. And I just dropped it into your inventory. And let me change the permissions for it, so that way everybody's got limited access to it.
Yeah. Here, Spike. Let me read that.
Shoot, sorry. I don't know how to open it.
You gotta click on the pencil.
Oops. That's not.
So you just happen to have his journal?
I have his journal because he asked me to keep it for him.
Like he knew something bad was going to happen?
He didn't know something bad was going to happen. He merely suspected it because he felt like he was being followed.
Was it his dad? It was his dad, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't his dad. While his father is a bit of a bigot, not even he would go so far as to kill his own child. And for some reason, the image of that is extremely poor. Let me see if I can create a quick entry.
This picture doesn't get very big.
All right. Here we go. And there is
thank you.
his journal. Now, are there any questions you have for me? Anything else I can help you with?
Do you know what the white sword paintings are?
I do not, though my visions, well, I've been experiencing vivid hallucinations of white swords or crosses and dreams of the plague house outside town. I did tell Roderick of my dreams, and he seemed to think that they might help with his investigation. I told him about my visions as best as I could, but the muse of my nightmares is as abstruse as she is unkind.
What is this plague house that Roderick references?
Pardon me, an old church of Iamade that burnt down many, many years ago, where they used to treat plague victims. Hold on just a moment. So, how else can I help you, friends?
So Roderick was investigating this plague house. Do you know what he was doing out there?
To be truthful, I don't think even he knew exactly what he was looking for. He had run afoul of a flood troll in the plague house not long ago, and he was convinced it was not just an isolated incident. He came to me seeking guidance, and his curiosity was piqued by my visions. I told him that flood trolls are native to Belkzen, but they rarely roam this far south of the flood road. Since learning of his investigation, though, I've had nightmares unlike any before, and I fear that some greater evil may be at play within Trunau's walls.
So, I guess we need to go to the plague house and see what he was investigating?
Well, dude in the room had a note that said guard captain was getting nosy, right?
Yeah.
Now we know what he was nosing into, the plague house. So whatever he found there is what got him killed.
So do we, aside from being a church of Iamade, is there anything like special about this plague house? Like, there's no buried ancestral trolls underneath it, are there?
I've seen visions of the plague house many times these past few weeks, and though I can't say without any certainty what these divinations might mean, I do believe that there is more beneath the ashes of the burned church than soot and rubble.
Is there any actual plagues at the house?
No, not for many, many years now.
Oh, okay. So it's just a fun nickname. Why is it still standing?
It's barely standing.
That sounds like it's burnt, so, probably a good idea.
Right, but why keep a ruin close to your city walls that things could live in?
Yeah, well, you've seen the guard around here. They're not the brightest.
That's fair and accurate.
Perhaps they did not wish to further desecrate a holy house of Iamade.
I mean, If it's
Isn't it-
in ruins and can't be used,
Isn't
You
it
don't-
kind of disrespectful to leave it up like that?
right? You don't just leave bones out, you bury them.
That's like saying don't want to bury my loved one because they're dead, and it'd be rude to move them.
Humans
I
are
don't-
weird.
I don't understand some of you logic people around here. Holy.
So what you're saying, Bash, is we should go investigate and maybe serve an eviction notice?
With the hammer.
Can I do a smarts check on? I guess it'd maybe be common knowledge on flood trolls. Or would that
Yes.
be- Okay. For being a smart guy, my common knowledge is really bad.
Well, good thing we'll level up at some point.
Yep.
All right.
I think they said like every 3 sessions, and this is like number 6. But what do I know?
Well, I've got milestones in place.
We've just gotta, it's I blame the DM.
Always.
But
Uh-huh.
common knowledge check. What's he know about trolls?
So
Flood troll. I'll pull out a journal.
flood trolls, much like their more common cousins, are tall, lanky creatures. These trolls prefer the water, though. Usually like rivers or swamps, and they really love floodplains, mainly because when their skin dries out, their skin turns into kind of an armor.
So the fact that one of these things is seen in a dried out house probably does not speak well of why it's there.
Probably not.
So they get stronger when they're not in the water.
They get tougher, not stronger.
Okay. So Thid'll like read from his journal, his little notes about flood trolls, and then he'll look at Spike and go, "Well, Spike, you're getting an entry in here too." And he'll flip a couple more pages and write, "Cacti are flammable."
Oh, yes, they are. You should put an exclamation point by that one.
And underline it twice?
Yeah, put some stars around it. Spike just takes it and starts doodling around it to make sure
No,
it's blatantly obvious.
No,
I think you need to write that in all capitals, and Bash will like, try to snatch the journal to write it in like big bold block letters.
No.
As you draw flames around it?
Yeah.
I'm not
But
even gonna contest Bash because I assume he's just like the big jock that's picking on the nerd kind of thing. And so you'll just see Thid like trying to jump and reach his journal from Bash.
he'll give it back to him, but it's in, like big block letters, flammable,
I'm gonna
and it's very misspelled.
I'm gonna have to start a whole new journal.
But Castrazer, thank you for stopping by. See your way out. We got work to do.
Well, is there anything we can do in return for the information you've given us?
I mean, we killed 7 assassins last night in their town.
Right,
And
but
rabid wolves.
this man had no reason to come forward, and he has offered us a great amount of information.
Guilt is a pretty good reason to come forward, and Thid will kind of shoot him a glancing look.
It is not guilt that drives me, merely the visions. That, and I wish to see justice done for my friend.
Well, we will do our best.
Justice I got coming to whoever did this. Wherever the investigation goes, so does my hammer.
Good luck,
And
friends.
my bow.
Oh, is your hammer's name Justice now?
No.
All right, so we need to find this plague house.
Oh, wait, Castrazer, where's the plague house?
It's outside of town. Just follow the road out.
North,
There we
south,
go.
sideways.
There's only one road out of town, Thid.
Duh.
It's
Okay.
where the wolves come in.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
as you guys get ready to head on your way, everybody gains an advancement. And I'm going to pause it right here so that way everybody can do their advancement, and then we'll come back and
Peer
we'll discuss
pressure
it.
works.
Okay, and everybody has done their advancement, which replaces the level up mechanic in normal Pathfinder. And then you guys head down the road, out the main gate, heading towards the Plague House. And it's actually pretty easy to see. On your way into town, it just looked like your typical ruined building. But let's get this map rolling. And it is daylight. And I'm going to pull everybody here.
I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Ah, but you do. I just had
Aha!
to unhide them. All right, so as you guys are approaching this building, just from the front... Oh, wrong one. As you approach this front entrance, the Plague House's front doors sit about 3 feet above the ground. Charred wooden beams and ash are all that remains of a small porch and stairs that once led up to the entrance. Small windows flanking either side of the door frame are broken, but a large stained glass window dominating the face of the building to the right remains in fine shape and shows varicolored imagery of Yamade holding her sword aloft. Now, you can head on in the front door. You can head to another section. Your choice.
Is there just a hole right there in the wall?
Yep, but it's about 3 feet up, and the edge right here, all the way up through here, looks very tenuous.
I think we should probably just go through the front door, guys.
Okay. Now, you'll have to scramble up once you open the door to get in.
I'm gonna...
The game is paused.
Game is paused. I apologize.
Bash, I'll let you take the lead on this one.
What's that?
I'm gonna give a little scout around the building looking for tracks, like comings and goings.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check,
Oh,
since you're
I don't have
specifically
that.
looking for tracks.
well, let's roll it untrained then. All right, looks clear.
And I will stay in the back with my bow drawn.
All right. What the heck just happened? No, 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 no. Things are getting a little stupid on my end. Okay. So you guys open the doors, and that's pretty much what you see. I mean, everything. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Back up. Back up. Everything is kind of in ruins. I should have hit pause there. And to climb up, it's going to require an athletics check. All right. That's entertaining. So, Bosch, Thidud. Yeah, Bosch and Thidud both jump up pretty easily. Spike, you're having some trouble.
But I'm strong, remember?
Indeed, you are stronger. All right.
And then I will attempt to get in.
Go ahead and make your athletics check. And Wilkus, you're not having much luck climbing up there either.
Hey, Bash, can you give me a hand?
Reach down and yoink Wilkus up.
Fiddle go to reach down to give Spike a hand and then realize it, so he'll drop a chain out of his bag and hold on to the end of the chain.
Yep, no roll needed when you're hoisted up by your friends. And now you guys have the double doors on your right, the single door on your left, what looks like an open chamber beyond the end of the hallway. And the first thing you notice is that this floor creaks hard.
Oh. Well, do we just want to go in here since it's right here?
Yep.
That is yes.
Fiddle attempt to be quiet as he's walking.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm going to be light-footed and quiet as well.
So as the door swung open, you guys can see 2 rows of scorched wrought iron bed frames taking up most of the space in this soaring chamber, resting between a fire-blackened altar to the southwest and double doors to the northeast. A second set of double doors leads to the northwest, and a single iron door exits the chamber to the southeast. Brightly colored holy figures stare down from the stained glass windows built into the blackened stone walls. Their visage is noticeably less damaged than the rest of the room.
Give the room a once-over.
Just standing there taking a look.
Oh, no, I'm actually going to search through the room.
Okay. Which way are you going?
I'm going to work my way down to that door to the south.
Okay. Go ahead and show me your path.
Notice check on the way. So we're just going to come down and then kind of like peeking around under the beds and whatnot as we head towards this door.
Okay. So I'm going to back you up to here for the moment.
Okay.
What about the rest of you?
That's just gonna be following. So
Yeah, Spike's going in
And
here
this is the
because she's
alt-
getting the EBGBs.
This is the altar right here, and it's a pretty good sized altar. There's a collapsed bookshelf here. Wilkus,
I'm trying to move over one space. We'll just have to do it that way. And we'll crack that other door open and kind of peek in.
okay.
And I'm trying to keep a view down this direction while they're searching that out.
All right. So
Sid's gonna look at the bookshelf just to see if maybe he can find something of note.
well, as Bash and Thid are searching along the way, both of you guys notice that they're around the around the bookshelf appear to be some a small haul of ornamental valuables. Like there's a really ornate hope knife and a heart-shaped gold locket, as well as a grand total of 63 silver pieces, all kind of centered around that shelf.
Take a look at the hope knife.
Okay.
I'll look at the gold locket.
So your keen dwarven eye, I mean, it's very ornately made. No carvings or no words etched into it or anything, but you would guess it's right around 100 gold of worth in just that one hope knife. Chased with silver and gold.
I hold it up. Look at Thid. We've got looter rights, right?
I haven't been told differently.
Excellent. And he just stashes it in his pouch.
Okay.
Then I'll look at the locket. Is there anything special about the locket?
Not really. The locket itself, though, would be worth about 45 gold. And let me drop said items in each of your inventories.
I'll let Thid grab the coinage as well.
Oops. That's hope
You
knife.
said 67 silver pieces?
Hold on, I got
63. Oh.
it. There, it's been
I'm
added.
typing it, and Sid's keeping his journal, too.
And he had the heart-shaped gold locket. All right.
And then continue. Am I allowed to continue now?
Yep.
All right, continue down to this door. Doing the same passive search as I go.
Aha. Spike.
No.
As you...
Don't move back.
Nope, I did it.
Oh, okay.
So as you step into that area there, you get this just a stench of burning flesh fills the air.
Oh.
And everybody but Wilkus needs to make a spirit check.
Ruh-roh.
All right, Spike. Thidud. Good old Thid.
It's me.
Thid, you can see suddenly that this place is on fire, like a raging inferno. And the fear just rolls through you. As you get a mark of fear, you're stunned for a moment. And as you guys are watching, through his beard, there's just this streak of white hair that just suddenly manifests.
Oh my.
Huh.
Yeah, Wilkus, you didn't see anything.
I just saw
They
Thid
all
freeze,
just-
and all of a sudden his beard's got a white streak.
Yeah, and you could see the white streak just growing through his beard.
Can I do something to help remove the fear from him?
Not really, no.
That was my notice check as I moved through it because I didn't notice shit. There's a door here.
All right.
So how long am I stunned, I guess?
Just like 6 seconds or so. It takes you that long to get yourself back in. Spike, as you're heading down that way, I need a notice check. So, as you're walking by and you get to about here, you think it might be the fact that you're shorter than everybody else, but you see a trap door underneath that bed.
Oh, guys, look! Someone open it. I don't want to.
Sorry.
We clearing top first, or we going straight down?
I don't know. This place wigged me out.
Well, I mean, the floor is super creaky, so they're gonna know where we are no matter where we go.
Right, but you don't want enemies on top of you and in front of you if we go downstairs.
Okay, then let's clear.
I ain't worried about that. Just where are we going?
I don't care. Let's just get out of here as quick as we can.
And from where I'm standing, I can see, what, a door right there? Barely.
Yep, you can just see the edge of it.
I'm going to quietly walk over to the corner here because I can kind of see it goes into a room.
Hold on a second. I think my... There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Sorry about that. My Foundry froze up. Okay, so
Oh, good.
you were wanting to sneak on down the way?
Yep, to the corner and kind of peek around the corner.
Okay. So let me zoom out, and you can move.
And it's not letting me click my character again, so we're going to do it the hard way.
I opened the door.
So as he gets to there and you swing the door open, there's just this horde of rats on the other side that they're going to get a single surprise round.
Thankfully, I have my shield out.
And I will begin combat. And swarms are just as much fun as in Savage Pathfinder as they are in Deadlands. Or not Deadlands, in regular Pathfinder. So
Nothing's fun in Deadlands.
everything's fun in Deadlands. All right, so they come swarming through the door up to there. And then, oh, I got to move them a bit so I can target Bash. And as they come into his square, they just straight up do damage as they just start gnawing and climbing all over you. And if I remember right,
Luckily, I've got armor.
damage is applied to the least armored location. So, do you have a helmet?
I have a chain hood helm, but it does not give any armor, apparently.
It should.
Which is wild.
Let me see. Pathfinder
Oh, it's a
gear,
+2.
Okay.
It's just not on there, right? So let me fix that. There we go.
All right. So, what's your toughness in your head?
Toughness in my head is 10 with 2 armor.
10. Okay. So, that is going to be enough to cause you to be shaken. So, go ahead and
Yeah,
apply
I'm not
shaken
gonna-
to yourself.
I'm not going to spend a penny to avoid that.
Okay. And then let me get rid of that and add you guys to the fight. And it goes into round 2. And with the ace of diamonds, we have Thid getting to go first.
All right. So Thid sees these swarm of rats comes out, and he's not shaken or stunned anymore. So Thid will move to there and throw out an alchemist bomb, and he will aim for, I guess, this intersection here.
All right, go ahead and make your athletics check. Or your throw check. Oh. That is a hit with a raise. So roll damage with the raise.
Roll raise.
Wow. All right, so it's 9. So they become shaken.
Then he'll say, Welcus, rat! It'll be his turn.
Oops. All right.
Yep. And as he's shouting, I'm just peeking around this corner here.
So, let me bring up the description real quick. So, the support walls and pillars that once connected the plague house to the huge boulder behind it have burnt and crumbled in this ruined chamber, revealing nearly the entire face of the monolithic stone, as well as much of the sky above. Jagged red runes have been painted onto the rock in long, broad strokes that reach from top to bottom. There is a cabinet on the southwest or southeast wall and a tall bookcase against the northeastern wall that are all that remain of the room's furnishings.
All right. And then he yelled,
Rats.
"Get in here, rats." So that'll be the second portion of my movement. Opening the door here. And then third to get in. And holy shit, that's a lot of rats. So we will take a shot at them. Even though it's not going to do much.
All right, that is indeed a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. And you take out one rat, but it's not enough to really affect the swarm. All right, Spike.
Okay. Can I move, do a use PowerPoint and then take a swing? Or can I do 2 swings?
Yeah. So a total of 3
Okay.
actions.
Yes.
Okay, what are you casting?
I would like to cast protection
All
around
right.
my friend and the rat swarm.
Which friend?
My best friend, Bash.
Need to move the rats.
Let me...
Go ahead and make your roll.
What do I roll for that?
So the spell is there on your quick access.
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Yeah, just go to your traits tab, quick access, and then click on the protection there on the right. It'll be down. You'll have to scroll down a little bit.
Oh, okay. It just says add or subtract.
Oh.
Under the
If you want-
trait roll.
No.
What's your spellcasting stat?
Yeah, there's no.
The druid.
That's
I
really
don't
weird.
know
Let me
what
see if
that
it's got a spellcasting stat there. Ah, that would be why. Make sure all of yours do. That does.
Yeah, we've had to add them because each spellcaster has a different casting stat.
Right, but I thought I had done it for her already. There we go. Okay. So try it again. This time it should have Faith pop up in that.
Beautiful.
Oh, that is a success. So Bash is getting a temporary piece of gear and activate it.
Alrighty, and then the rats are still on Bash, so I need to move over, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's on
So
my
I
screen.
move.
The rats are on top, so I can't target him.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Excuse me.
Then I'll take 2 swipes with my scythe.
Oh, we forgot the minus 4. For your
For the
faith.
So that-
success?
So the
So that
faith would
spell
have been
did
a,
not pass.
the faith would have been
Okay.
a failure. Do you want to spend a Benny on it?
Yeah, if I can.
This time -4.
That was worse.
All right. So as you're reaching out, go ahead and shut off that effect.
I already did.
As you're reaching out and trying to protect them, you notice that the rats all seem to become encased in bark that seems very supple enough for them to move. All right, your attack.
That's depressing.
That's the fun of Savage Worlds, though.
Fun for who?
Well, it'll when he fails, it'll work. Why are you rolling damage still?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, do it all from your quick access.
Yep.
Let me trash that one. So your first swing is... Where'd they go? Your first swing is a hit with a raise.
Delightful. Damage.
All right. And hold on just a moment because this is going to be entertaining. So as you swipe through, you take out a large chunk of the rats, and they split into 2 smaller swarms. I fucking love swarms. All right, and they're no longer in reach, so your third swing is going to be pretty useless.
Alrighty.
All right, so this guy. Okay. And damn it. See that weird thing on my screen again. All right. As from the ceiling, this thing drops right next to Wilkes, completely getting
Uh-oh.
a huge, huge result. And as it lands, its venomous fangs just bite into him. All right, so plus... And he got the drop. And a raise. All right, Wilkus. Your toughness is 6, so that's going to be 10, 14, 2 raises, which will be 2 wounds and shaken. As he tries to soak it.
Yep, and it's vigor, right?
Vigor. Oh, no damage. He shakes it off.
Suck it, spider.
Suck it.
All right, let me add him to the... And now it is Bash's turn. Bash, you are still standing in this group of rats, but it's a much smaller group thanks to Spike.
And I don't break my shaken.
You do not. You want to spend a Benny to do it?
Nope.
Okay.
Blow him up.
All right. So
Because I can only take free actions, so I go in and shut the door.
Wilkus.
All right, well, there's a spider.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing we're going to do is shut this door.
Okay. So how
And
many
then-
actions are you going to take? Because that would be one there.
I will just take a shot after this,
Okay.
but I'm going to move. If it'll let me move.
Yeah, I don't know why you're having so much trouble with grabbing.
Yeah,
and
because
moving.
I click on it, it opens my character sheet. I leave my character sheet open and I try to drag myself and it won't do it.
Try shift clicking. I wonder if something with better rolls.
Nope.
Okay. I'll log into yours later and see if I can figure it out.
Alrighty. And we'll shoot at that rat stack with our -2.
Okay.
Did the swarm not get cards, by the way?
Not, oh, that's right. Let me add them to the combat. I don't think anybody's going to come up higher. Nope. So it's still Wilkus.
Alright, cool. And I'm shooting that one. I'm assuming 6 hits it.
Indeed it does. It even gets a raise. All right. And why is the AP 10? That's not right.
I think that
I didn't
AP
set
should
that.
just be 1.
Yeah, it should be 1.
There we go. Fixed. So that strikes. It's only going to be 2 raises, but that is enough to wipe that horde or that swarm out. Why are they linked?
I'm not sure, but I'm still seeing the big one there too.
You shouldn't. I deleted them.
Oh, I might need to refresh then. I will, in my turn, and do that.
Okay. Not shaken.
They should be shaken.
Not distracted. That one has no wounds. The one that he hit was shaken.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this one could incapacitate. Fucking seriously. There we go. Hold on.
The joys of a mod-based system when they upgrade the primary program and not everyone's quick with the upgrades for the rest of it.
Right? All right, so there we go. This one has 2 wounds. All right, now it's all correct. All right, it's Bash's turn. Make that spirit check.
Whose turn?
It says bash.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I didn't realize where I was on the list. Spirit check. I am unshaken.
All right.
So let's open the door. I see that one of these swarms is still active. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to squash it with the maul.
Okay.
Because, well, big hammer, big swarm. So I'll drop the warhammer, pull the maul, put away the shield.
That's a hit with a raise.
All right.
And let's see, even with its bonus, that is still going to take them out of the fight. There we go. And then I believe that is the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. You hear chittering and a clickety-clackety as this thing comes rushing down the hall. And it is going to try and get Wilkes again. Oh, and just misses. Thid.
All right, Thid will see the spider. And he sees that bash, and Spike kind of has that under control. So Thid will move to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 2 swipes with a spear, two-handed. So let me target the spider. I got your back, well, guess.
And stab at it and miss.
I didn't put
You should have a +1 for gang up, by the way.
and I didn't put the -2 on it, so it doesn't matter how they missed.
All right.
Now the +1 would be a 6, because I forgot that as well.
And that would still be a miss.
6 is a miss. Cool. And
All right.
that will be the end of Thid's turn.
It is Spike's turn.
Alrighty. So both the swarms are dead.
It appears to be so, yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure because there's a little skull and a big skull. So I will move to Mr. Spider and take 2 swings at him with my scythe. Can I stand on a bed or do I need to walk around?
You can stand on a bed.
If you go that one more over like you were originally, you'll get a +2 for the gang up bonus having 2 adjacent allies. They got to be adjacent, not just on the same.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How many swings are you taking?
2.
Okay. So a -2, but you get a +2. So put those both in there so it does all the math for fun.
Math.
And that's going to be a miss.
Alrighty. It didn't show it on my screen, so.
That's because
Try
the
again.
add-on that would show whether or not you hit is one of those that hasn't been updated yet. I may test
That
it
is
out
also
later.
a myth.
All
Was the
right.
second one a miss?
And yes, the second one was indeed a miss.
Okay.
And here we go. So
Yay, Benny's.
Benny's all
Hooray.
around. Joker's wild. Wilkes, you're going to be first.
Yep, I will go first. We're going to target that spider and make him the opponent that doesn't get the free attack for my extraction.
Okay.
And we are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Put as much stuff between it as we can. And we will actually take 2 shots at it.
Okay. I think you have to add the +2 in.
It didn't need to last time. We'll
Okay.
find out.
Yep, we'll find out. It did add the +2. All right, that is a hit, but no raise.
Alrighty. So straight up damage.
All right, so we're looking for 7-11.
All right, that's 18. It's gonna try and soak, and it gets a vigor check, which it succeeds, and it is only going to take. Let's see, that would have been. So it's only taking 1 wound.
Alrighty. And then second shot coming in.
Oh. That's going to be a raise. All right. And it's going to attempt to soak. Because it can, and it's got a really nice vigor. But it does not. And it drops to the ground twitching. And then we go to here. So let me undo that. And Thid and Spike, you guys see another smaller spider, but still very large, come into sight. And as it does, you hear more chittering. Sounds like a lot of chittering and clacking of their little arachnid legs scurrying down the hall. And that's where we'll pick up next time. Everybody have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
No cussing from Mike this time?